knows?
Hello my friends, Dario here from Gaming in a Daydream. I hope you are all keeping well and thank you very much for watching. Welcome to Total War Shogun 2 with the Morning Sun mod. Now you have seen at the start of the video I had a cinematic battle. The quality probably is not that good because it's the first time that I do it, but it looks pretty cool. I would like to do this in the Total War videos from now on, even though Napoleon I don't really know how to get the replays. But anyway, here we are with the Morning Sun mod, and I tell you guys, this is the most difficult start of any Total War game that I have played thus far, and maybe not for the I say Shogun 2. Here we are. Not because of the difficulty in itself that you choose for the game. You can see here have a very hard, I think is this, right? Yeah, very hard. This one is too much. The battle realism, I haven't tried it and I'm afraid I'm gonna get wiped out. So I started with very hard. Now I'm just gonna show you here about this mod and then we're gonna jump in. I'm on turn 4 I think already, and I want to show you. But you can see here we're gonna be playing with the Ming Dynasty that I have looked on YouTube, and I only found some Russian videos that I didn't even look because my Russian is zero patatiro. This I couldn't understand a word, so I didn't even check it. And I haven't seen anybody else. There's some people that you can see with the Japanese clans, etc. But I don't know, to play with the Japanese clans you already have many other mods and you have the vanilla, etc. Now what this game adds, this mod, sorry, is that you can play with the Joseon Dynasty, which would be Korea, the Korean dynasty, and there's also the, well, here it says Mori, but it's not Mori, of course. This is the Yuan Khanate, which were the Mongol that used to take control of most of Asia, right? But this is what is left right now. And for us, let me see. Yeah, these are some other factions, some clans, etc. Like this member from the main Khanate, right? The Mongols. But what we are gonna be playing is with the Ming Dynasty. Now you can see the Ming Dynasty in China. It is huge. And now, why did I say that this is the most difficult start campaign that I have faced in any Total War games? Normally you start with 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 regions to start developing, like Rome, etc. The most maybe 10. And I always thought that I'm Spanish, if you didn't know. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm Spanish, but I've been living in China for 13 years right now. So I thought that playing with Spain, like in Empire Total War, for example, it was quite challenging because you have a ton of provinces, and unlike this, it is challenging still because you are in two different theaters, right? You have the South America, you have Europe, and they didn't put it in the game, but at that time there were also colonies in. Actually, they were in Taiwan, some Spanish, and in the Philippines. But anyway, you have, I don't know, 15 at the most. Now you can see here that with the Ming Dynasty, you start with 61 provinces. 61 provinces. And, okay, what do you develop? And where do you build what? And the units that you have, etc., etc., etc. The turn 1, that is always the most important to start with good food, the campaign, right? Well, I can tell you that I'm on my second playthrough. The first time I play up to turn 7. Now, first turn, the turn 1, it took me the whole flipping afternoon on a Saturday just to get my whereabouts, what to do, and how to start the thing. Now, after 7 turns and about 15 hours of gameplay, I decided to start again with what I had learned. And this is what we're gonna tell you. We're gonna jump into our my playthrough in turn 4, but first I wanna show you what I do. Now, one of the reasons that I started this playthrough is because, as I was telling you, I live in China, and I live in the south of China, actually in here in the Yunnan province, which is in the south, and here there would be Kunming, which is the capital of Yunnan, and there is Yuxi, that's where I live, and of course I have to go there and take it, you know. But anyway, let's start this one. Alright, here we are. So the kicking intro, cinematic, etc., it hasn't changed by the mod, so it's the vanilla, so we're not gonna show it. I cut that. You start always, it seems that with build a T stand. This is a mission that we have, and it will give us a 25% wealth generated by buildings across all provinces for 4 seasons. Okay, now we are not in our. So let's come. Oh, I can't even click on the cities. Where are the cities? There. Now you can see, unless you know something about China, the names are all gonna be like this: Nanchong, Kaifeng, Xi'an. Xi'an used to be the capital of China in the past, but we're not gonna get into that. Okay, Beijing. Everybody knows Beijing, right? Okay, there's Beijing. Now, after looking all the 61 provinces, I decided that the first thing that I was gonna do is to build the roads. Now here we already have a road that gives 30%. Oh, this one gives a 50%. Movement in speed is increased by 50%. So I would start building for 833 koku or coins or gold, whatever, 30% from 15 to 30. Now, you can see here that our clan, let me show you. Okay, so we are the Ming Dynasty. We are Chu Yichun, 19 years old, already has 2 children, and the wife Chu Xiaodan Xuan. He has Chang Luo, Chu Chang Luo, and Chu Rongchang. Chu is the family name. It's like my family name is Allende, Dario Allende. So this would be Allende Dario, Allende Rongchang, or whatever, you know. And he has a brother that is not of age yet. I think it's a 16, they don't know of age. Chu Yiliu. And we have a ton of generals. A ton of generals. All with their father and their mother. So you can imagine. Now we have the most important here. We have the commissioners, right? And what do we do here, right? At first, what I was doing, well, you normally go for the trade, right? You have you can check the objectives, the victory points, and you can see total victory points we need 130. So we have 61, we need more than double to get it. And I actually counted them. If we go to the map here, we are gonna have to take the whole China, Mongolia, and part of I don't know if this is the north of the south of Russia already, but anyway, and we don't know if Korea is gonna expand as well. But to get 130, we have to get all of this, and still we need a few regions from Japan. So at the beginning I didn't even check it, and I was like, who do I trade with? Because what are my objectives? You can check the objectives here, and you need, okay, I need Gure. Gure is here, and we are actually trading with them. We need Hoifa, which is also on this side. Most of them are on this side. Qian is also here. Kirin, also on this side. On the east, Urga is on the north. Alright. Yehe, we go back to the east. Now Nancheng is here, I think. Yeah, Nancheng is on the western part. It's the only one on this side, actually. You will see. We already have those. Kaiyuan, that is also on the eastern side, and we are already trading with them. Okay, so at the beginning I was like, no, if I'm gonna attack in here, I don't trade, blah blah blah. Nonsense. You trade with everybody that you can, and take all the income possible, because as you can see here, we have 6,000, and the income on the next turn is 1,600, almost 1,700. And what do you build with that? You say you want to build the roads, 833. Now if we go back to Beijing, I decided for me that it was gonna be the main center to produce armies, because you can get, is very very well advanced already into the campaign, and you can recruit very good units, but with very good, look at the accuracy, 61%, already has 3 chevrons, which is pretty awesome. Now most of the first objectives that we have are to the east, and in the east we don't have absolutely nothing really good to produce units. They are pretty bad, and after when I found out what the other people have, all of them start with 3 units, but very quickly they will have 10, 7, 10 or something like that, and they are pretty good stats. That all the provinces that you have around the border, you can't craft. You can't recruit. Sorry, craft. You can't recruit any powerful units in there. So my main recruiting place is gonna be that. So what I would do, the first thing that I did is to check like this, right? You can select which are the richest. Nanchong is our richest province here, and the reason is why we have a surface gold mine, and it gives us at 800 wealth already. Now building this, it gives you double from 800 to 1600. So that's the first thing that you build. You can see in this mod that it's not finished. It's just so big that I don't know if it's gonna be keeping updated or not. It seems that it is, but very slowly. But it's still playable. At least for now, I found it's playable. To me, this doesn't matter much. You don't see the city in there. You have to click on it. The city is there, and you have all the things. The only thing that you don't appear on the map. But to me, I don't really care. But you know, some people it bothers them a lot. We did see Beijing was there, I think, right? Here we have Xianyang. We have it. But anyway, Another thing is that I'm playing with the version 3.0. I will leave the link on the video to the mod DB. That is where I downloaded from. There's also a 3.2 that adds a little bug hot fix, you know, for some little bugs, and something that it might be important, but I'm not gonna restart again. That is down here actually. Damn it. If I click here, the map is actually not. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, these trade nodes, they don't work in this version 3.0. It doesn't work. Now we're gonna jump to my actual playthrough. There turn 4. I was sending a trade ship down there. It doesn't work. I found later that in 3.2 is when this got fixed. But I think I'm not gonna restart. I already put a ton of hours, and it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can get some income in there, but I don't know. But you can download the 3.0. You can download. To me, for what I read, 3.0 is still more stable than 3.2, and there's even a 3.3 also available. That is also, I think there are some bugs and stuff fixed, but only on the Total War Center you can download it. I will leave the link as well, but it's not even on mod DB yet. So I'm just playing. What you see here is from the 3.0. So here, the first thing I did is build this. I'm not gonna go through all the trade stuff with anybody. There are some that don't want you near, like let me see, the Kanates. Request trade agreement.
I have weapons that need polishing. Speak quickly.
Okay, so go polish your weapon. So they don't want, but most of the others they do, and everybody is very unfriendly with you, as you can see here, except Korea, that we have a trade agreement and an alliance as well, military alliance. But everybody else is pretty pissed off with us. I don't know why. They don't like the Ming. And then, so what I try to do normally is on every Total War is you check the richest regions that we have, and in this case that we have so many, even more, and you try to develop this to get the most income. Look at that, it is the richest and we are getting 400 income. That is ridiculous. Growth, we are at 0 right now, so it's not growing, even though it's the most richest, but we are not growing in here. So then we have Kaifen, etc. But then what I did is, okay, from the regions that I don't own and that I already know, because these ones we don't have any intel from them until we get closer, which one is the richest. So we have, these are the Shogun Dynasty, so all those are our friends over there, and we have Chongqing, which is right here, is the richest of the rest. So this is my first objective to conquer, to see if we can get the most income. So I'm recruiting from here, that we have a better option. You can see, then there are events that pop out and give you, you know, extra experience for Ashigaru, blah blah. So I'm recruiting from here and trying to get an army to combine with this one, come to take this out. Now what you have seen in the let me go back to, let's see, one of the purest that is Dandong, that is here. One of the battles that you have seen, well, the cinematic battle that I put in the intro is actually here, Kaiyuan. I cancelled the trade agreement and I came to take it out because it's one of the objectives, and before they get too big, they're gonna grow the army, they're gonna try to attack. In my first playthrough I did something stupid and I got an agreement to go through the lands, etc., and the Gure, what they did is attack these guys and took it, and then I'm facing these guys that I already have an alliance, that if I cancel, everybody gets pissed off with me, and they're already getting stronger and all that. I went back and restart. Anyway, let me actually show you what we have now in my current playthrough. I'll be back with you in a sec. So here we are, guys. In my main playthrough, I saw is turn 5 actually. So we already took Kaiyuan, and I destroyed the army that was loitering around. I do this to separate the generals, so they all get some experience. If I put them all in one army, there's only the first one in the army that takes experience. The others, if they take, is very little. So I just separate them, and they support each other, and we do like that. So this is the first region that I conquer, and we actually gain some lumber that is good for trading. And down here we have the guys from this Yiyamuhu. They are at war, and they are moving towards Gure. So I already have the little armies that I could muster here with very shitty. Look at that. 3 attack, 3 defense. Just terrible. These are the ones that were already in the map when I started. I'm recruiting here some cavalry and some more pikemen that come with a little more better stats, and I'm gonna put them together. So I'm gonna wait. Hopefully, when I pass turn, these guys will come here, and maybe they take Gure. I will declare war, and I will go to their main capital and hopefully take it, and then we can go against the Gure, no problem. In the meantime, I think we are still trading with them, so I don't break the agreement, etc. Just let them go there, and then we fight the pieces whatever is left, and then we have to consolidate. So what I'm doing regarding the strategy that I would recommend to anyone is build the roads. So here I don't have money now. I didn't build it yet because I started in Beijing. Let me go back to the map. The richest is Beijing. Oh, Beijing is going down. No, we have growth plus 20. Oh, I thought Beijing had more. Or maybe not. I don't remember. Anyway, so you can see here I'm recruiting. We have 6 slots. The little events that have been passing since the first turns. We have this one. We have call to arms. So +1 recruitment slot across all regions for 7 seasons. Superior Ashigaru, you see, it gives us +2 experience for all Ashigaru recruits. I don't know what are the Ashigaru, but I guess are these guys that here they have you see the 0, the marker. And what else? And +10 per turn to town growth across all provinces. Okay, so doing missions like let me see, do we have any here? No, this. Down to the bottom. Go to matters of secret police. So here they are an expansion effort. So they are asking me to capture any province. They send the mission after I already conquered, and also matters of the secret police. And they will give me a Chinese Jiniwei that I don't know if it's an agent or if it is a unit. And that would be here. No, here, secret police. So I started with the civil administration because I wanted to get, well, it gave me +1 bonus to clan wide tax rate, so I get a little more income. Plus, we can get here in the next turn, I will have -5% upkeep cost for all armies and navies. And that actually, you will see that it's gonna be pretty good because you start with you have a ton of armies, even though the country is so huge that it seems that it is unprotected. So we can see the military. What is the upkeep? Unit upkeep. 13, almost 14,000. We're going. Now, what I did, and I recommend to anyone trying to play this, I went through all the provinces. And you can check here the public order, right? So the ones that were happy. Let me check SUN. So I said, what army do they have? Here they still have all, because it's a border. It's a border region, so I want to keep some army in there. But I went through all of them, and the ones that were in the middle, like this one, so what I did is disband. They had one, normally they had one regiment, maybe two at the most. So what I did, if the regiment is worth it, send it away. Sorry, what I'm doing here, you see, I recruited very cheap. These are 15 upkeep. I'm moving to here, and I will disband these that are pretty bad, and they have an upkeep of 85. So these guys, if I disband it, they're gonna be unhappy. So I have to wait. And this, when it comes here, I will disband it and save some. Oh, this is a general that is coming here to reinforce. Okay, so that's what I did, going through all the 61 provinces and disband all the regiments that we are not going to use. That gives you more money to spend. In the trade, you can see that I'm trading with most of it. This one not, because it's my first objective, and I don't want them to get any extra income and build more armies. And I really want to take them out. Now this here, actually we could trade. I wasn't gonna trade because
time and honor are both being wasted.
Satisfactory.
What do you want?
I want tea. No more. Okay, give me some tea.
There is nothing more to say. We are.
Okay, they are accepted. I didn't want to do that because then we close our sea capacity, our trade by sea. These ones, they don't want to trade with me. That's fine. Oh, we still have another one though. I don't know if these guys will want. If I go to my navy though, let me see. That was Fujian. Oh, I have to go to this, the richest. I think it's Fuzhou. Yeah, Fuzhou. It wasn't Fuzhou, but oh, there it is. There it is. Yes, it wasn't Fuzhou. So I'm sending it to the trade node. I already have a patrol vessel in there. But then I read that it doesn't work, so it's not gonna work. So I was saving those sea slots in case I ran out of trade capacity, right?
Time and honor are both being wasted.
Unacceptable. Okay. So they don't want to. So guys, this is the stop. You see, this is where I live. We're in the border with Vietnam, would be down here. I don't know why there's water. There is water because the map is like this, you know. But we are in Yunnan. We are in the border with Vietnam, Laos, and Myanmar. And on this side, there's Lijiang, which is border with Tibet. So Tibet would be there. And my wife's parents, they live very close to the border, around this area. Close to, well, on the south, like close to Lijiang. Very beautiful place actually, Lijiang. But anyway, so this is Kunming, the capital of Yunnan. Yunnan now is a very big region, as big as Spain, and has the same population more or less, 40 million. But for China, it's very little. So anyway, it's gonna take me time to go there where I'm living now. So this is our main objective, and where I'm trying to go. So we have some units in here that I will set with these guys. Next turn they will be finished, and probably there's 3. Yeah, I'm gonna take them probably all. Maybe just leave 2, 4, 5. Maybe we can take them all. If not, I'll just leave one. Maybe this one that is crappy, and then I will start moving to put them together and attack this place. But I don't have anything else to say. Well, let me go back to Beijing once more. As I was telling you, I'm recruiting in there, taking advantage of this extra experience for Ashigaru, and I'm sending. I recruited 6 pikemen. Look at this. The stats. They are 10 morale, 10 melee attack, and 8 melee defense. The ones that you start with, they have 4 morale, 3 attack, and 3 defense. They're pretty terrible, and they cost the same upkeep cost, 85. So I'm sending these guys this way to cover this area. Now I did broke an alliance with the Khans here, the Khanate, the Mongolians, the Yuan Khanate. We are trading, so I can pass through I have a military access, so we can pass through, and this is one of the objectives, Urga. But look where it is. It's not only there, but the city is on the northern border of the map. I mean, it's gonna take me 300 years to get there. And I have also a mini army here, you could say, another mini army here, and these 2 are coming towards the east. Now what I did is from Beijing out, started building where's Beijing? Over there. Started building the roads. So you start with 15% speed, and now it's increased to 30%. Now increased by 30%. And this one is already finished as well, 30%. This one will finish in 1 turn. So by the time these guys start arriving, pardon me, this will be finished. And then one of those armies are gonna come this way. This one needs 2 turns, and we'll be coming to reinforcing here, because we have a ton of objectives in this area. And I didn't build here in the middle though. And I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'll probably just do it here. I also already started the 3, and here the last one that I don't even have the money now. So next turn, when I get the income, I will start building here. So when those armies start coming forward, one army is gonna come this way to join here, and the other army is gonna go pardon me, is gonna go north. That maybe it's even better to go here and come down, but we'll see if we can take this. But that's the main difference with the first playthrough that I did. The roads that I didn't build at the beginning, and then I realized that I was recruiting all over the place, and then I realized that the stats were very bad, were crappy, very crappy compared to any army that I would actually I found these guys that they had very much better stats than I did, so it was gonna be terrible. So I said okay, so I start building up the armies in Beijing and send them out since the turn 1, doing this and building the roads to move faster and develop this I did in the first turn. So you see now it's 8 turns for the gold mine to be built. But now Kaifen, that is the second richest, I already have this that will improve the income, the wealth of the region. And Xi'an, that is here, also is building. Nanjing also is building. Suchang also is building. So I'm going with the richest. Suchang is this. Here they don't even have a specialty, so nothing. Sanchu. Nanjing already building. Beijing also I started for better trade, and I think that's it. Yeah, here I didn't reach any further to start developing. So you go getting some more income, etc. But anyway, I'll just show you the mod. This is huge. I'm gonna start uploading this series, but I want to play other mods as well. So I'm not gonna do like I'm still playing the Hunting Napoleon with Napoleon Total War Darth mod. That we're gonna finish that. I don't think there's much left on that one either, even though it's just starting. It's a continuation of the previous campaign that we did with Spain. We already got victory in there, achieved victory, so that is finished. And we'll continue here. We'll see that so many different units. It takes a long time to start a campaign. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I don't want the video to be too long. You can have the links on the video description if you want to give it a try yourself. And thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, that really helps. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, that it helps even more and it's very much appreciated. And if you want to support me, there's a Patreon and or buy me a coffee link, that any proceedings that would come from there would be used to improve the editing software, maybe get a microphone, etc. Things like that I don't have the means to unfortunately to spend on that stuff. But anyway, again, thank you very much for watching. Please take care, be safe, and I hope to see you soon with the next video. Bye bye for now.